Welcome back to Knight's Home Farms.
Welcome back.
Gypsy had babies. And there's 6 of them. There's a couple right there. But I can't get the camera in and around the corner. She's feeding. Or eating. She's eating right now, so she likes her breakfast room. And then her kids are in there. And
This
Mama's
is
feet.
taking video of a video.
Yeah.
While it's
Because
videoing.
I can't video around corners.
Right.
They're so cute.
Yep. Definitely.
So, because
Very
of
cute.
them, we built a gate at the top of the stairs, which we never had any intention of doing. We did this last night, so we have another gate that we have to build at the top of the other steps, and then we're going to put hardware cloth along all of our railing because we've had possums and skunks and fox and other cats, and I know the fox and the other cats will still be able to come in, but I don't know that the possums and the skunks will be able to come in. We've been taking her food dish in at nighttime, but we just don't want to risk the chance of them being a fight on the back porch.
Yes, don't want
I could see myself in your glasses.
Yeah, don't want her to have to defend that and be stuck in there on her own.
Right,
so.
and she'll be able to get out over this because
Yeah.
she jumps up on the railing all the time. So
Then we'll only have to worry about hopefully just cats.
yeah,
I suppose the fox might be
the
able
fox
to
will
jump,
still
but
be able to get in here because
I
I've
don't-
seen them playing on the railing.
Yeah.
But
I don't think there's much of a danger. They'll cut down half of the other
Yeah.
animals.
yeah, and we won't have to worry about a skunk spray right here outside of our laundry room
That would
door.
be amazing.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I'll put the camera
Over there.
way over here so you'll be able to see when we're up high, but then I'll have it aimed down toward where we're going to have the saws set up, so you'll be able to see what we're doing over there too. So kind of here-ish. And we'll check back in a little bit. So we've cut these 2x4s in half, so they're roughly 2x2, and we're just framing up the size of that gate that will go over the wider set of steps. So it's like 52 inches wide and 30, well, it'll be 36 when it's done, but these side pieces are 34 1/4. So we're just putting a couple screws in here. And then once we have this side done, we'll do the top rail or the bottom rail. It could go either way. And then we'll put the 1/2 inch hardware cloth on that with the staple gun. just using a pneumatic stapler. And it does an awesome job.
Okay, looks good there. Go this way.
Yeah,
Switch hands.
I think that's
the
the
trick.
key. Yeah, start in the center and work out. So we've tried using a regular staple gun with hardware cloth, and it always just comes right back out. Like the hardware cloth has enough pressure to just pop the staples up. And then we ended up going back in and using screws, or usually screws, I guess.
Yeah.
But we figure we do so much stuff with this stuff that we might as well get the stapler. So we'll use it in the future.
Yep.
And it's actually going to come in handy to do that partition wall in the coop too.
Uh-huh.
Does a nice job.
See if I can pop that down some. Yep, there we go. That's pretty good.
Alright,
go.
so now we have to rip some 1x6, and the only thing we could get the 1x6 in was cedar. So majority of our deck, all of our lattice, everything is all pressure treated. But then the frames around the hardware cloth are cedar. But we just needed it to be less thick.
Less thick.
And they didn't have 1x6 in pressure treated. It's probably not a very common thing. So we have to rip some of those and then cut them the same dimensions of this, put them on top, create the second frame, put it all together, and then install it. So I'm going to put you back on super speed.
Super speed!
And that's what we're going to do. I'll move the tripod so you can actually see us. It's funny how much
Looks
the
good.
grain makes
Looks
the...
centered.
Huh?
They said it looks good, looks centered.
All of those are on the gate. So.
On your
Your
mark.
Get set. Go! Oh, yeah, you have to be...
Gotta be
You have to
informed.
be going the same right direction.
I can do the whole jump over it thing, but you might have a tougher time with it.
Oh, there's no way I would even try to jump over it. Even if I had long legs, I'd land on my face. I gotta get those little blocks out of there.
Nights Home Farms.
Face planting. Face planting with Christy. Ooh, that one. That works good.
How about that?
How about that? Except for you about broke it off the hinges. Wow.
Well, I didn't think it was going to go that far. I didn't know I did that good a job. Damn.
That's funny. All right, and then
Baseballs.
the gate hardware is over here. There's that thing.
That, it's this. I don't know what you call it, but we call it that thing.
It's a latch.
It's a latch.
Well, maybe this is the latch. I don't know. But that's the other part of it.
You know the other part of it?
And then the scroodlies.
It's hot.
Yeah, it is. Scroodly doos. desperately do.
Cool. You hold on to those.
All right, I'll hold on to those.
Latch. Fling.
All right,
go.
so now
Now we're doing sections.
I think we should start over here just so we don't
Work our way
bug
that way.
her. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All
Sounds good.
So let's see. How are we gonna do it?
Well, first off, I got to take the black bolts out of here,
Let
and
me-
then we're going to measure piece by piece.
So explain about the black bolts.
So we've got black bolts that we have drilled into here for the decorative aspect of our back deck, but also makes it a lot sturdier. We had just used screws into these things and it was okay, but this helped improve
Stability.
the strength and stability greatly. Downside is that these screws right here are a lot deeper than the wood. So we knew we were going to come back and add more wood underneath there later on, and having kittens gives us the perfect opportunity basically to do it sooner than later. So we're going to get a couple of pieces of 1x6 and do essentially the same thing we did with the gate here. We're going to do one layer 1x6 going around the outside and put the hardware cloth on there, then sandwich it with another layer 1x6, and then we're going to screw that into each section here. Then I could put these screws back in because they'll actually have wood to go into. So that's the plan. We'll see if it works.
Okay. So, looks like a true construction zone up here. Everything's in a different place. We have a panel here. Let's see. That's better. Panel here. And we originally were going to put a second layer of wood over the top layer here. So we were going to put the frame up, put the hardware cloth in, and then another frame over the top of it so that it was encased a lot the same as the way we did the gates. But that was mainly just to keep all the rough edges away because this stuff is so sharp. But we're able to get it in there really tightly. And since it's recessed, it's really not going to be an issue. So we're thinking we can get away with just a single layer of wood and call this finished, which is making it go a lot faster. So we have the end, this first panel, the gate, which is open right now. We have another panel finished. We're working on this one. And then we have two more. Plus the end over there where Gypsy's house is. But obviously we don't want to do too much loud vibration and weird things while the kittens are in there.
Too late.
Well, I think this is no big deal. They aren't even... She's not even worried about it. She's used to us building stuff.
Yeah.
But we have to discuss how we're going to do it over there too, because it's different.
Well,
I mean, we can go all the way across to like where the door to her house is and the door to her water is.
what we can probably do is we cut the borders just like these, the sound's way from there. Instead of using this one, I'll switch to the other drill because it's quieter.
Yeah.
It doesn't have the ratcheting sound to it.
Right.
And drill it in right there. And then the stapler is pretty quiet actually.
It is pretty quiet, yeah.
So I don't think that'll cause much of a problem. It's just switching out the tools.
Because it's babies are sleeping.
Sleeping.
So I have the GoPro in with them. We're calling it the kitten cam today.
Kitten cam.
So I checked the first card and it was pretty darn cute. So it worked. So I put it back in there. And it's just on time warp. So you'll get to see that at the end of this video.
It's on time warp. What the hell is time warp?
Time warp. Well,
Oh, you mean super speed.
yeah, but the GoPro calls it something different.
Right.
Time warp.
This is Star Trek.
So now that we have the top and bottom, well, the top and the bottom rail, I pointed to the wrong one, up, then we measure the distance between the bottom of the top one and the top of the bottom one, if that makes any sense, and put in 2 more pieces, because as you can see here, that's a good example. Without that there would be nothing to attach the hardware cloth to, which is the whole reason we're putting the frame up at all.
30 1/4.
And every piece is a different measurement. The top one's different from the bottom one.
Don't know why.
Yeah, I don't either. Nothing's crooked. I don't understand. And none of this stuff warps. What is wrong?
Yep.
Are they the
just
same?
under 31. 30 1/4 and just under 31.
Just under 31. Wow. That's a big difference. Alright, so gonna go cut those and put them back up. I'll put you back on super speed. Okay, we are operating by deck lights. You know, the back door motion sensor lights, we just have them turned on. But we managed to get all sections and the 2 gates done. And I think it looks really nice. We have a bag of tools here that have to go back inside, but we swept, got everything cleaned up, everything put back where it's supposed to go. It's very subtle. And from the outside, you can't really even tell. The only end we haven't done anything with is over here by Gypsy's house. So, but we did cut some wood. We ripped another 1x6 so we don't have to pull out both saws. Just pull out one saw and fix this and then redo the shade cloth so it looks better. It's pretty bad looking right now. It's just a temporary fix one day when it was super hot. So, yeah, this is exciting. Now, no more big dogs, no more skunks, probably no more possums.
Right.
I'm sure the fox and the neighborhood cat will still come in.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously bugs, because it's still open at the top.
Right.
But then when the kittens start running around, they'll be pretty safe and secure too. They'll have this big deck to run around on, but we don't have to worry about them running out to the road or anything, you know. And Mama Cat, she's figured out how to maneuver already, so. And until the kittens come out, I'll probably open this gate every day. I don't know. So, we're gonna go inside. It's, I don't know what time it is. What time is it?
It is 9 o'clock exactly, actually.
9 o'clock. So, like I said, we forced our motion lights on. There's the moon. And Jupiter. And Saturn's up there too, but it's too little and not as bright, so it's hard to see. There's our garden at nighttime. Oh, camera's having a real hard time focusing on it. And there's the chicken coop. And there's Lance. So, probably gonna call this call it done,
Yeah.
and then just give you an update on it with this last side. We wanted to go inside, and she was already been bothered by us drilling and screwing and hammering all day. So, but at least we don't have to worry about tonight.
Right.
We've been keeping an eye on every time there was a motion and the lights came on, we would get on our phone and see what was out here. We've had to chase away some stuff. Skunks are a whole nother ball game though, because then if there's an issue, you've got a big stink. So we're happy to have it taken care of, and I'm sure Gypsy will appreciate it too.
Mm-hmm. Once she figures out what it really is.
Yeah, what good it serves. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yep.
that's gonna
That's it for
do
tonight.
it for the skunk and big dog proofing. And just hang on for a minute and you'll see the kitten cam.
Yeah, true. Bye.